Welcome to Torino Regional Park, the groundbreaking of a long-awaited project. My name is Brad Keene. I'm the acting director for the City of Port St. Lucie Parks and Recreation Department, and it's my privilege to kind of MC this event this morning. This is a great day to finally come to fruition for us. It's been a long, arduous, challenging struggle to get here, but we're here. And I choose to remain in the positive in that when we break ground today, this is just the start of something fantastic. We're going to have an amazing park when we're completed, something for the entire citizenry of St. Lucie County to enjoy. To give you a very brief summary and history of this project, on March 9th of 2020, Mr. Steve Garrett of Lucie and Associates, in conjunction with Mattamy Homes, came before City Council and requested permission to master plan this city-owned park site, future park site. The city has long been in ownership of this site since about 2008, and it hadn't been planned. It hadn't been designed or any concept of what could be on this park. So they took that opportunity. City Council gave them permission to move forward, and they created a master concept plan. In April of 2021, this concept plan was presented to City Council and approved. Now, this concept plan came about very, very similar in design, the design process, and how we in Parks and Recreation plan our parks on a normal basis. That is, we had public engagement, we met with stakeholders, we took surveys, we engaged the public, we engaged our city council members. So there was a lot of public input, a lot of input from our elected officials as well as our interior departments to come up to assist Lucie and Associates with this conceptual design. So that design was approved in April of 2021. In October of 2023, after going through many, many challenges, and by challenges I mean things like exorbitant cost increases on everything. I mean, Carl knows, Eric knows, anybody associated with this project knows we'd plan something, we'd get something to a point where we say this is what we can build with our budget, only to find out when you start pricing things out, the prices had just gone through the roof. So while not exactly as envisioned in the original concept plan, phase one will include multiple sports fields and a fantastic BMX all-wheeled track for the citizens to enjoy. When I say phase one, I want you to understand this is just one phase of the overall concept to fill out this 124-acre site. There will be future phases. There will be additional amenities that come to this project. In May of 2024, the construction agreement was finalized. This allows Mattamy to be the lead administrator to oversee all the sub work that will take place in bringing all the amenities into reality. In June, I'm very happy to say that we finalized a tri-party agreement between the City of Port St. Lucie, St. Lucie County Board of County Commissioners, and Mattamy. This tri-party agreement was critical in making this day happen and to the future success of this project. And today, July 17th of 2024, our groundbreaking. That's why I say it's a tremendous day, it's an important day, it's an exciting day, and we're ready to get this thing going. So, giving you a brief history, now it's my special honor to introduce our mayor, Ms. Shannon Martin.
Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful morning, and we're very lucky to have it. So on behalf of our City Council, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on yet another momentous occasion as we break ground on our city's first regional park. Torino Regional Park demonstrates our city's commitment to enhancing recreational opportunities for residents of all ages and abilities. The park will be built through a public-private partnership in collaboration with Mattamy Homes, St. Lucie County, thank you so much for your partnership, and USA BMX. This park will offer a variety of recreational options, including lighted baseball and softball fields, multi-purpose fields, and a very special highlight of this park will be the cutting-edge USA BMX adaptive all-wheel park. It will be a state-of-the-art facility that will accommodate BMX riders, skateboarders, and inline skaters. So thank you very much to USA BMX for your partnership in bringing this unique amenity to our city. This park represents not only our dedication to promoting healthy, active lifestyles, but also our collaborative spirit as we have worked closely with our residents and stakeholders to design a space that reflects the needs and aspirations of our community. From children learning to ride a bike safely to sports enthusiasts of all ages, Tradition Regional Park will be an exciting destination for everyone. More importantly, this groundbreaking underscores our city's vision and continuing commitment to the wants and needs of our residents. And as we stand here today, we are reminded of the importance of creating spaces that foster community, connection, well-being, and opportunities for families to spend time together. This park is yet another reason why Port St. Lucie continues to shine as the heart of the Treasure Coast. So thank you again for being here today and to celebrate this milestone with us. I look forward to doing this groundbreaking with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Also, to recognize our partner, Mattamy Homes, I'd like to bring up Mr. Carl Albertson for a few words.
Thank you, Brad. Good morning and welcome to the groundbreaking for Traditional Regional Park. On behalf of Mattamy, I'd like to thank the mayor, the city council, the city administration, and all the departments and staff that have worked on this park over, we've only been here since October, but since 2020 to get this to the finish line. There's been a lot of effort that have been put in by a lot of people to get this project to the finish line. On behalf of Mattamy Homes, we're excited to work with the city in creating the City of Port St. Lucie's first regional park. This will soon be a new entertainment destination for locals and visitors, especially families and sports enthusiasts and recreation seekers. Scheduled to open at the end of 2025, Traditional Regional Park will support the growth of the tradition and the City of Port St. Lucie. The initial phase, which was unanimously approved by the City Council earlier this year, will span 55 acres and include 4 illuminated baseball fields, 1 illuminated multi-purpose field, and 3 practice fields. Additionally, we will be constructing the pad for the anticipated BMX park, as well as restrooms, parking, and a maintenance facility. Traditional Regional Park is also going to have access to the Tradition in Motion autonomous vehicle stops, as well as the Tradition Trail, so that residents will have alternative means to access the park outside of vehicles. It's been an exciting year for Mattamy Homes in the City of Port St. Lucie and in Tradition. First, there's been numerous projects that have been in the works for several years that have come to fruition this year. We had the groundbreaking for the Stars and Stripes Park earlier this year, and the first components of the heart structure started arriving this year, and they're under construction now. Drove by, there were some additional pieces on since last time, so we're excited to see these icons and aspects of the city and tradition coming to play. Also, I'd like to thank the St. Lucie County Commission, County Administration, and the staff that also worked on the impact fee credit agreement to help fund portions of the regional park and help bridge some of the gaps in the funding that Brad mentioned due to cost overruns. Thank you all for your support for celebrating this milestone with us today. We look forward to being here at the end of next year to have the grand opening of the first regional park in the city of St. Lucie. Next, you're going to hear from Mike McIntyre, founder of Action Sports and Design LLC, an international consulting firm that specializes in the planning and design of construction services for public and private sports action parks. The BMX facility will be constructed simultaneously with the first phase of the regional park and will include a award stage with seating, a track for USA BMX sanctioned races, and restrooms, registration, and concessions. So at this time, I'd like to welcome to the mic, Mike McIntyre.
Thank you, everyone. Very glad to be here and announce what I believe Port St. Lucie will be getting the first all-wheel inclusive racetrack in the world. So this is definitely a new direction. Everyone likes low maintenance, no maintenance. But the aspect that you can go and enjoy this track, not only for USA BMX sanctioned racing, but as a free play participant, whether it's a recumbent bike with mobility challenges, whether it's a scooter, skateboard, and other things. Instead of having a pump track in isolation, a dirt track in isolation, and jump lines in isolation, the integration of all three activities makes it truly unique and a great space for all to play in all ages. You could be 2 years old on a pedalless bike on the bicycle safety area. I think we can call that our learning facility for the young and those that maybe never quite learned how to ride a bike. So Justin Travis from USA BMX could not make it today as he was pre-committed to another location. However, he asked me to deliver a few words on his behalf. USA BMX could not be more excited to usher in a new era of community engagement and support for all users on this flagship facility created in conjunction with the City of Port St. Lucie. This project is a direct result of countless hours of work from the city and the park's special projects departments and their dedication to serving the people that live here. From a programming side, this could very well be one of the largest clubs in the entire state of Florida, as we are excited to start scheduling coaching and events at this premier location. Thank you to everyone involved. Your support is more appreciated than anyone can understand. I'll stop there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. You've heard from three speakers this morning, and all three of them touched on what I'd like to reiterate is truly a collaborative effort, a three-way partnership between the City of Port St. Lucie, the Board of County Commissioners of St. Lucie County, and a private entity in Mattamy Homes. This is just a testament of what can be accomplished with some creative thinking, some innovative budgeting, and collaboration between three separate entities. So thank you to our two partners. Without you, this project could not be possible. It's going to be amazing. I'm sure we will speak and elaborate more at some future date at the ribbon cutting of this great facility. For now, I'd like to introduce and recognize a variety of people that helped make this day possible. First is our city council members, Mayor Shannon Martin, Councilwoman Stephanie Morgan is here, Councilman David Pickett is also in the front row, Councilman Anthony Bonner couldn't be here today but is here in spirit, and Vice Mayor Jolene Caraballo. Thank you, City Council. Thank you for your guidance and support in everything Parks and Recreation. I'd also like to thank our city administration. Mr. Jesus Marrero, City Manager. Thanks for your support, Jesus. It's been incredible. Mr. David Graham, Assistant City Manager. He's here, there, in the back row. Teresa Lamar Sarno, Assistant City Manager. Christina Seeberger, Deputy City Manager. And Kate Parmalee, Deputy City Manager. At this time, I'd like to recognize the St. Lucie County Board of County Commissioners. Chair, Kathy Townsend, District 5.
Good morning. I didn't know I was going to speak. I just want to say on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners, it has been a great partnership. We're excited for where it's going to go. It's green space. It's needed. This is where all of our residents can come on the south side of the county to relax, and we're excited for the future of where we're going to go with this. So thank you for allowing us to be a partner with you.
Thank you, Ms. Townsend. The other county commissioners are Mr. Chris Zadowski, District 1 Vice Chair, Mr. Larry Leet, District 2, Ms. Linda Bartz, my friend, and Ms. Jamie Fowler, my commissioner in White City. Also recognizing the St. Lucie County Administration, Mr. George Landry, County Administrator, is here. Maite Santa Maria, Deputy County Administrator. Matt Baum, my cohort on the county side, Parks and Recreation Director. Matt, good seeing you, buddy. And Mr. Joseph Saboteur. Joe is an integral part of this project because he was our mediary between staff at the city level and staff at the county level, bringing this tri-county partnership together. So thanks, Joe, for all your efforts. Also, recognize the Parks and Recreation staff. Assisting me in everything Parks and Recreation, Acting Assistant Director, Ms. Kelly Boatwright. Our projects team, Carrie Wilbur, CIP Project Manager, Calvin King, Project Coordinator. Our special events team, Ms. Kelly Tiger, Special Events Administrator. Kelly and her team, just so that if you don't know, Kelly and her team are the ones that put together all of our special events, making sure that the public has water and has a great time. So thank you, Kelly, for all your efforts. Assisting Kelly is Andrina Nobelli, Tim Murphy, Michael Valente, and Anthony Gentile. I'd like to recognize a couple of the internal city departments that helped make this project possible, and will continue to work with them throughout this project. From the building department, Mr. Joel Dramas and Mr. Michael Peter, building department officials. From our communications department, getting the word out, making sure everybody is aware of what we're doing. Ms. Sarah Prohaska, communications director, and Ms. Maritza Diaz-Ott, communications liaison. Thank you. Thank you all. From our planning and zoning department, Mary Savage Dunham, Planning and Zoning Director, Ms. Bridget Keene, Planning and Zoning Deputy Director, Ivan Beatoncourt, Planning Technician, and our amazing PSL Police Department, Chief Rich Del Toro. Thanks, man, for everything that you do for us. And Leo Nemzik, Assistant Chief of Police. Leo, it's always great working with you. From our Public Works Department, Colt Schwert, Public Works Director. Sorry, Colt, if I mispronounced your last name. Clyde Cuffey, Inspections Manager of the Regulatory Division. Diana Spriggs, Regulatory Division Director. From our Utility Systems Department, everybody knows Kevin, right? He's a Utility Director. I can't pronounce his last name, but Madiajic, there you go. John Easton, Assistant Director. Laney Southerly, Engineering Manager. Michelle Holler, Project Manager. From our City Attorney's Office, recognizing Rich Barrios as the City Attorney, and Miss Elizabeth Hurst, who worked tirelessly and many, many hours on putting all the agreements together, the early works agreement, the tri-party agreement. Thank you, Elizabeth, Deputy City Attorney, for everything you've done. And our design build team, our contractors, Mattamy Homes. Dan Grosswald, Division President, Southeast Florida, Mattamy Homes USA. Mr. Carl Albertson Jr., Vice President of Land Acquisition and Entitlement. Mr. Eric Sexauer, Senior Manager, Community Development and Planning, Tradition Southeast. And assisting from the beginning of this project, Mr. Steve Garrett, land planner and landscape architect for Lucido and Associates. And also a special mention, you've heard from Mr. McIntyre, Action Sports and Design, Mr. Mike McIntyre, Design Lead and Founder and President of Action Sports Design, and Mr. Justin Travis, USA BMX Sports. Again, the BMX track, you've heard Mike say it, is, if not first in the nation, it very well may be first in the world to be an all-wheel inclusive track. And by inclusive, I mean if you can ride it, if you can ride a wheeled conveyance of some type, you can use this track. Skateboards, inline skates, scooters, bicycles, wheelchairs. I mean, there's something for everybody. So thank you, Mike, for your innovative design. So as you all can see, a project like this and of this magnitude, it's not just a handful of people. It literally takes a multitude of people from all aspects and all areas, not only within the city, within the county, within the private sector, all areas of construction to make this happen. And it's going to be a great project. Without further ado, I'd like to announce some special guests in the audience today. Ms. Samantha Rosenberg, Legislative Aide to Representative Toby Oberdorf, over here to my left. Ms. Angel Robertson, Outreach Coordinator for Congressman Brian Mast. Angel, thank you for being here. And Mr. Tyler Wadsworth, Legislative Aide to Senator Aaron Grahl. Thank you. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your support.